किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है, और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी, ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानपुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत हैं पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello and very warm welcome everyone to joining us on Business Opportunity Over Chai webinar. Business Opportunity Over Chai presented by the management of Franchise India with an aim to provide you business information. Every day at 12 o'clock, we come up with new brand to introduce you the business opportunity. It is a new brand in market. Today, our brand is SPS. They are into the protective solutions. They are unique and well-equipped car detailing concept launched by experts, where cars and bikes are cared for by latest tools and equipments. SPS is bought professionalism in automobile care cleaning and the detailing market. Before we go forward, I would want to take you through with the Q&A process. If you have any questions during the webinar, you can write them into the Q&A box. We keep seeing people raising hands. So I would request you to, instead of raising hand, just write your questions into Q&A box. We will take up all your questions post the presentation. So now I would like to introduce you with our team member. We do have Mr. Sanjay Bhatt, CEO of our RFC channel. Mr. Sanjay Bhatt is working as a CEO with us, and he's going to introduce you with the brand. People who have joined us today. I would want to welcome everyone who has joined at the panel today. Sanjay ji, I want to request you to please take us through with the brand detail. Also introduce our people who are watching us, who are excited to know the brand and the opportunities in Indian market. Over to you, Sanjay ji.
Thank you, Neha, for organizing this special webinar today, wherein we are having this opportunity to have this brand, which is Surface Protective Solutions. Surface Protective Solutions is a brand which is having a great technology. It's a technology based about surface protective solutions. If we talk about, it's a SPS. SPS is the short form. SPS continues to develop what is considered to be one of the most advanced protective coating in the industry. SPS coatings are engineered to increase durability and performance by utilizing advanced nanotechnology. So we are very, very happy and pleased to welcome and invite today on this webinar, Mr. Franco. He's the founder of Surface Protective Solution Company, and Mr. Amit, he is also from the brand side. So we are very happy to warmly welcome you and invite you to present this great opportunity to our investors today. So before we invite you, we will also look forward for some important aspects of this business from our business partner Jagdish ji, who has also joined us in this forum. But before that, Franchise India is organizing this digital format of webinar each day. So the idea is to get you associated and get you known about different opportunities, different categories, different brands digitally. Because this process, which we have started in April 2020, till now, we are continuing with this process and giving you one opportunity each day. And this is a digital format of launching our new businesses, which are maybe at a startup level, but as a legacy brand. So they have been there in the system. They are there last 20 years, 40 years, 70 years, and we are bringing in those opportunities for our investors. Now they are looking forward for expansions. They are looking forward to have more franchise partners to join them and get the complete understanding about this business. So today, in this format, we have Q&A box, which we will request all your investors who have joined us today to use this Q&A box and do not raise the hand, because raising hand is not possible in this digital format of this webinar. So we will look forward for having more questions during the presentation, and we will certainly ask all these questions from our panelists and experts who are there from the brand side. So with that note, let me also invite first Jagdish ji, who can also give me a little more understanding and maybe two-liner on this, and then we can invite brands also, brand promoters also today. So Jagdish ji, if you can just give a little more understanding on this first, and then we'll take it up further.
Sure. Good afternoon, everyone. This brand SPS, basically, this is into car detailing, and they are very they are the sole importer of graphene, and that's the reason that they can give the quality performance. And their importance is that the durability of the car detailing is very high. That means even you can use it for the premium cars, and even you can use it for your ordinary cars also. Results are very phenomenal. And the important thing is that the technical team behind this brand is they are very experienced people. Mr. Franco, Mr. Amit, both are very experienced in this industry, and they have a huge experience in the car detailing industry. So they have done a lot of research on this, and the brand is performing very well. So I hope that everybody will get benefit. Those who are getting connected with SPS, they will be definitely getting good business returns on that. So look forward to everyone.
Thank you, Jagdish ji, and we will look forward now further to take it up directly with Mr. Franco. Sir, welcome to this special edition of this webinar. We will look forward to have some understanding about yourself, about the journey, about your journey rather first, and then the brand journey, how you started, and what was the idea behind, and what is the next vision we are going ahead. So, Mr. Franco, over to you, and warmly welcome once again.
Gentlemen, ladies, thank you for inviting me to the panel. Repeat my name again for everybody's clarity. It's Franco, Franco. I think the contact details will be shared with you guys at a later stage. What it is that we are based out of Cochin. We have got 3 companies. One is Posh Life, one is Value Added Tire Solutions, and the other one is Recycle Bits. Now, what we do is essentially bring in products, top level products for the car care industry from both Germany as well as the US. We started back in 2012. I don't want to go to the cliche of saying that, it is passion. Actually, it's a deep-rooted love, okay, for cars. Both Amit and myself come from very different industries, but we have chosen to be there out of sheer. I think if you consider anybody who has started their business in the last 10 years has had a momentous task, a huge task compared to anybody else who has started business before that, because we had to go through the dilemma of demonetization, GST, and after that, in Kerala in particular, we had an issue of the floods. And after that, we had 2 COVID sessions. So essentially 5 years of constructive business were not so great. But still, our team has been able to bring in the very best products for the automotive sector. We have fought hard. And now we look forward to having an opportunity with you guys. And I thank you, Sanjay ji and Franchise India, for giving us this platform to speak to you. I will give you a brief outlay on what SPS Graphene is. The company is founded by a gentleman called Brett Wilson. He's based in the US. He's a chemist. Graphene in itself is a product now that competes and is a far more advanced technology compared to ceramic. I think all of you have heard of ceramic coatings. You must have heard of big franchisee teams like Ceramic Pro, Car Pro, Geon, G Technique. These are all big brands in the market. Ourselves, we have brought in graphene. We are the first people to bring in graphene in India, proudly so. The technology in itself is superior to ceramic. Reason being, we are able to give you a product that is more heat resistant compared to ceramic. It has got less water spotting. And the most beautiful part of it is that when you apply a ceramic in comparison to a graphene coating, is this particular product gives you that old school finish, meaning the old finish, meaning when you touch the surface, it feels silky smooth. It's like, like velvet. Yeah. That velvety finish, what it entails is that it helps the client look and adore his car in a more loving manner. It helps prevent water spots better, because your water drops do not get onto the surface. It actually sheets off. Yeah, it's such a flawless surface that the product itself speaks volumes. From our side, we are also importers of compounds, polishes, and all the accessories related to polish the automotive detailing sector. Now, detailing, for those of you who are not aware of it, I'm sure each and every single one of you has done a facial. I use this example so that it becomes simpler to remember. We look at a lady going for a facial or a man going for a facial. I think men go for it once just before they get married. But at least everybody is exposed to this. So you wash your face. So in our case, in detailing, you wash the car. And after that, you use various steps. You go through various steps to refine your face and ensure that, you take out all the pigments or the dirt and the blackheads and the pimples, and you get a smooth, clean surface. Taken out all those impurities, you are also taking out your skin's natural oils. So you have to re-moisturize it. So when you re-moisturize it, you use a cream or an oil or something like that. In a lot of places, they use coconut oil, or, ladies have got specific moisturizers for that. Now, what I want you to relate to is, I want you to relate a wax or a ceramic coating or a graphene coating to the final step where you are actually finishing the skin so that you give it protection against UV rays. This is where we excel, and we are beyond doubt the best in the country. I'm even happy to challenge people overseas on our process that we are the very best. Now, with our SPS graphene, this is your last layer, the last layer that you apply onto the surface of a car or a motorbike, that gives you that protection. This protection is validated for between 3 to 5 years, depending on how the car is maintained. To give you further know-how on the details on how we are operating right now, fortunately, by God's grace, Almighty's grace, we have been able to open up two of our own franchises in Kerala. One of them is in Calicut. You can have a look at their pages. They have got a brilliant Instagram page. And the other one is also in SPS. We have it in Kochi. Both of these franchisees that we have are phenomenal. They've invested a lot of money, but in the same manner, they are also raking quite a bit of money, because we are giving a specific USP. One of the great things about us, not to blow our trumpet, is that we as a company, we import every single product that is required for this service. Now, I'm not going to mention names, but fact is, all the other franchisees that are also associated with Franchisee India, you can name whoever you want to. They have to buy our polishing compounds before they can apply their ceramic coating. So we have the A to Z of all the products required to get that perfect flawless finish. What I mean by that is that we have our shampoos, which is used for cleaning. We have our cleaners, which is used for decontamination. We have the clays, which are used also to decontaminate. Then we have our compounds and our polishes and our waxes. And also we have the machines to ensure that you guys get all-in-one solution to your franchisee. Whereas other franchisees of other companies, what they have to do, they have to buy from us. They are using their ceramic coating or they are using their graphene. But to finish the surface, they have to come to us. They have to buy that compound and polish and microfiber, infrared lights, all those things come through our company. So the advantage that you have with us is the fact that we are the #1 player in supplies of detailing products. That being the case, our potential franchisee also gets access to the best practices, best equipment at very, very, very phenomenally lower rates than what is normally punted or touted in the market. So I think this gives you a brief indication of what we are, and we are based out of Kochi. We have a team of 22 people for logistics and also accounting. We do not have a lot of sales staff. We operate with in conjunction, in partnership with our channel partners across India. We have 18 distributors at the moment. We are also increasing that. We probably by middle of next year, we hope that number to be 30 distributors. So I think that gives you guys a brief indication of who we are, what we are about. Amit is a highly qualified individual. He studied at Pune Government Institute. He's a qualified BTech engineer. He leads our technical part. He also leads our discussions with franchisees on all the equipment, the processes. We also have a trainer, Mr. Harishankar, who does extensive training. He's the best trainer in India. He has got his own business, but because we have a very strong relationship with him, he takes time to help us out, to go out to all the franchisees and train them. Okay, because at the moment we have got 2 franchises. We hope that with your guys' support and efforts, and considering our USPs and the fact that we are top notch in the market, we'll be able to grow that exponentially. Sanjay ji, if there's something else I need to add, please let me know.
No, I think thank you very much. You have given us in a detail, much details on how you started and what is this all about. So this is the best we can have. And second, now I'll invite Amit ji also to talk about the technical part of this further. And second, what's the franchise facts involved, and then you can run the presentation also. If you have any video to run, we are okay with that also, so that we can showcase the current store, how it is running, or you have any YouTube channel which is there, YouTube, any video, that also we can run that. So Amit ji, welcome to this webinar. Over to you. You can take us through from the franchise facts, perspective. Thank you. You can unmute.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Amit Poddar. I am based in Nagpur. I think most of the things are covered by Mr. Franco. Coming to the technical parts, there was a research in 2011 about the graphene. That graphene and that research was got a Nobel Award. The atom was developed. It was the thinnest atom in the world, which is having the highest tensile strength. So, depending on that research, the SPS surface protective solution has developed one liquid in competition with ceramic. So, if you compare the difference between ceramic coating and graphene coating, since ceramic coating is made up of SiO2 and graphene is made up of carbon particle, graphite particles. So graphite has a higher tensile strength than SiO2. Since it has a higher tensile strength, the longevity of the product is very high. The ceramic in Indian condition lasts to 2 to 3 years maximum, and the graphene lasts up to 5 years in Indian conditions. Then it has a high chemical resistance. So if you see the bird dropping effect, then uh, any chemical hard water coating, it is very less with compared to the graphene coating, ceramic coating. Yeah. So these are the parts, and the vehicle looks cleaner, and it has a higher hydrophobic effect than ceramic coating. I will also share.
Please, you can share screen and you can have
Yeah.
presentation and financials as well.
Is it visible to you?
Yes, absolutely, it is visible.
So we have given the comparison. Now we will come why people should go in the detailing industry. So now if you can see the figures of automotive industry, the figures are increasing. The most of the people are from two-wheeler, they are moving to the four-wheelers. And in future, if you see the future, now most of the cars are getting electrical from engine to the electrical drive, from diesel or petrol to the electrical side. So if you see the business of garages after 5 or 10 years, it will be very less, because oil changing will be very less. The transmission will not be there, engine will not be there. But if you see any vehicle, there will a body will be as it is. The paint will be as it is. So there is a threat to the what you can say garage industry, but this industry, detailing industry, will remain as it is, because you have the seat will be there, interiors will be there, and exterior will be there, right? So most of these garages will also shift to this detailing industry, since they have a setup and all. So if they have a franchisee setup or a good product setup, it will be easy for them to grow in the industry. Now, if you, as Mr. Franco has explained the facial process of ladies or gents, you can see that we also go through the same process, like cleaning, then rubbing, polish, clay bar, then after degreasing, and then applying the coating. So it gives a better finish than the showroom finish after application of the coating. Then the maintenance of the car will be very easy. If you the gloss will be written for most, you can say, if you're in normal condition, if the gloss of the car retains for 1 year, then with graphene coating, it will remain for 4 to 5 years. Then the dirt repellence will be very easy, dust repellency will be very easy, bird dropping can be cleaned very easily. There will be very less hard water spotting on the car. Now, if you see many coatings which are available with the competition, they nobody have graphene coating, pure graphene coating. Mixed graphene coating is available. But when it comes to the ceramic coating, they have to buy many coating. Like for body, they have to buy different coating. For glass, they have to buy different coating. For alloys, they have to buy different coating. For plastic, they have to buy different coating. But our graphene coating, it is a single graphene coating which can be applied to the exterior, interior, rims, alloys, or every part of the car. It can be applied. Now, as we have discussed, the ceramic coating in Indian condition, it lasts for 2 to 3 years. But this graphene coating, since it has a higher tensile strength, it gives a better bonding with the clear coat. And the durability of this coating lasts up to 5 years with proper maintenance. we also we provide the training and how the chemicals also to maintain this coating. Now, what is the benefit of SPS graphene coating? Uh, the appearance of the car, we will also show you the photos and video also after this presentation. It goes to the next level. The gloss increases, the gloss of the car is measured in gloss units. So that gloss unit increases after application of this coating. If the coating is properly installed, then the water repellency increases. Since the water repellency increases, there will be very less hard water spotting on the car. You must have seen some white spots on the car after washing because of the hard water. So that also reduces with the graphene coating. Also, if you most of the people in like metros, they park because of the parking problem. They park the car outside, so they get industrial dust and tree sapping. So those contamination can also be very easily cleaned on the car. Also, as we have discussed, the durability of graphene coating is more than the ceramic coating by 2 to 3 years. It has more dust repellency, so cleaning and wiping is very easy if we apply the graphene coating. Yeah. Along with this, I just want to explain a few more things. That this is our one of the product which we are giving in the franchisee. But if people are taking our franchisee, there are many services which can be provided, like paint protection film they can provide. Then they can do the glass coatings also. Then we are giving foam washing services also, interior cleaning, windscreen coating, then alloy wheel coating, and any detailing shop which are providing the services. All those services can be provided in our studio. Any question regarding this?
We'll take a little more time now on this, and you go ahead, then we have question answers after this, please.
Okay. Okay. Yes. You can see the finish of the coated car.
Is there any audio also in this? Because we are not able to hear it.
No, there is no audio.
Okay. We'll present some financials so that, yeah. Okay.
This is our Koch studio inauguration. Yeah, there was an audio in this. I don't know whether you will
No, we
hear
could
the
not
audio
hear
for
it.
this video.
We could not hear the audio there in this.
Oh, okay. Was it explanatory, the video?
Great. So I think we could see this. We can, understand what is happening. It's the inauguration, but there is no audio, but that's okay. That gives us a complete understanding about the inauguration of Kochi. Yeah.
Okay. This is our Calicut studio. Is it visible?
Yes, absolutely. It is. This looks like a new showroom, new car showroom.
Yes. So it was our Calicut studio.
That's what I was saying. It was looking like a new car showroom.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Great. So please take us through the financials which are involved for opening up a franchise store, and what is the size which is required, area which is required, and what are the right financials for this, and what is the breakup of this overall investment which is coming.
So we need a carpet area of 1,200 square feet, and the rental is considered as a 200 rupees per square feet. This is generally considered for a city like Delhi or urban Mumbai. It will be less in terms of other cities, but we are considering it on a very higher side. That is, this is also given by Franco. So the rent is considered as a 2,40,000 rupees. It varies from, let us consider that in a city like Nagpur, for 1,200 square feet in a good area, it costs up to 1.2 lakh rupees per month. So we are considering that some part of civil work has to be done. So if you consider 1,200 square feet area and 800 rupees per square feet as a civil cost, then something about 10 lakhs rupees will be cost for civil work. Interior will cost about something 6 lakhs to 8 lakhs rupees, depending on the interior designer you have hired. We also give some interior design part to you. We support in that. We have some models developed. We share with the franchisees. Then machineries, all the machineries from washing unit, then polishing machines, the infrared lamp, vacuum cleaners, dual action polishers, rotary polishers, it cost up to 5 lakhs rupees. The franchisee fees is 5 lakh rupees. There are certain things which are also considered like AV, sound, CCTV, IT, POS, 1 lakh rupees. Then miscellaneous like staff uniform, housekeeping, consumable, that is also considered. This is considered on monthly basis. Then opening inventory is consumables like the coating which you have to buy, the pen protection film, and the rubbing polish material, the washing shampoos, the franchisee has to purchase. That is about 6 lakhs rupees. The display stock that we are also giving some of the DIY products that can be used by the end customers also, like microfiber washing shampoos, tire polish, dashboard polish. So that is considered in 6 lakhs rupees. The signage is the front board. It will cost you something about 1.5 lakh rupees. Registration and licenses like some GST registration, if you have to do some license you have to take, it will cost something about 30,000 rupees. So project cost is 37 lakh 61,000 is considered. Then the deposit is considered as 3 months deposit as 7 lakh 20,000 rupees. Working capital is considered 7 lakh 70,000 rupees. The bifurcation is given below. HR, rentals, cash at hand. That is considered as 7 lakh 70,000 rupees. We have divided our services in terms of percentage. This is depending on the what two franchises are doing. Also, we are supplying our materials to different franchises, so we have taken their data also. So the bifurcation is given like graphene coating. The average cost of graphene coating is considered as 25,000 rupees, which is minimum. At our studio, we are charging up to 50,000 rupees also. Then PPF installation, we have considered minimum of 75,000 rupees. Foam washing 600, interior cleaning, and other detailing activities, the average cost considered is 2,000 rupees. And here the percentage of the services means the division is given. Now the direct expenses, the cost of the service will cost something about 40,000 rupees, 40%. And the cost of good in retail, it will cost 75%, means the margin will be 25% in retail, like the DIY product, which can be sold on counters. The staff salary is considered as 95,000 rupees. Now the monthly rent, electricity, equipment, AMC, branding and marketing, that is also considered. So all the monthly expenses are considered here. And the year-on-year growth is considered as a 5%. Here the calculation of monthly salary is given that there will be a head applicator whose salary will be 20,000, junior applicator 2 numbers 15,000, one helper will be there, which will cost 10,000 rupees per month, and a manager which will cost 35,000 rupees per month. Now in this sheet, we are going to work on the FOFO model only. In this sheet, you can see month-wise bifurcation is given. Like graphene coating, we have considered 20%. So suppose we are providing 35 services per month. So by 20%, 7 will be a graphene coating, PPF 7 numbers, foam washing 9 numbers, interior cleaning, and all the activities is bifurcated. And now on above side, it was quantity-wise. Below side, it is value-wise. So first one, it is 7 lakh 40,000. Then it will be on increasing basis. Now revenue from retail, it is also which was considered 40%. So average selling price was 1,000, and so 14,000 rupees will be the cost. So total revenue is given including services and retail sales. So depending on this, if you consider first year, the revenue generated will be 1 CR 32 lakhs 41,000. In second year, 15% growth is considered. So 1 CR 52 lakhs. And for retail, in first year 2 lakh 50,000 is considered. Second year 2 lakh 88,000. So total revenue will be 1 CR 34 lakhs. In second year 1 CR 55 lakhs, and it is increasing year on year. So after reducing the overheads, you can see the ROI is 1.77, coming 1.77, which is something about 21 months. And if you ask us the current figures for our current franchises, they are doing something about the average is 12 lakhs per month. So these are the financials, because we are going to work on FOFO model only. So there is no point to share on FOFO model also. Any question on this?
So what would be the total investment now in this from the franchisee investor side?
37 lakhs it is showing. 37 lakh 61. So you can say it varies. See, suppose if somebody is having a ready infrastructure, like a civil infrastructure, then it will be very less for him. So for him, it will cost something about 25 to 30 lakhs only. Here we have considered a bare land. So basic civil structure has to be done, then interior has to be done. If everything is considered, then it will be something about 37 lakhs rupees.
Okay. Yeah, so if you're the oldest store, which is outlet, so how old is the first outlet?
1.5 years.
1.5 years. So if you can take us through what is the current revenue which is generated from this outlet, so that it will give us a little more clarity on how it is performing.
Yeah, they are doing average of 12 lakhs rupees per month.
12 lakh per month. Okay, that's good. And what is the walk-ins as of now? And when we started, what was the first month, second month, maybe 3 months can help her?
I think Mr. Franco will be able to.
Sure.
Yeah, am I visible? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Cool,
Yes, sir.
cool, cool.
Yeah,
Because I'm seeing a different screenshot. Yeah. You're asking about walk-ins, right?
Yeah, we wanted to understand from the throughput how it is, calculated, and what was the first month when we started, then second and third month, so that we can have some calculation on that. So then we will take some more questions from the audience.
Mm-hmm. Our particular two franchisees, I think it's unfortunate that the audio was not very or it wasn't clear when we showed you the opening ceremony of SPS Kochi, but for people who follow cinemas or whatever, have got a little bit of inclination of who the South Indian superstars are. Both SPS Kochi and SPS Calicut. They're very strong. They've been extremely strong on getting and garnering some of these film stars, which really boosted the initial outlook to the company. And then the first 2-3 months, we had phenomenal business. So I won't say it's a business that started slow. It's really started very, very high up and then maybe tapered off at a later stage to get normalized. But understand that the perspectives, there's no such thing as a free lunch here. We have specifically guided and helped these individuals in these franchisees on the marketing techniques on how to get clients as well. That is also a part of our forte. We don't just, leave the franchisee to find his own way and, learn to swim. This is an industry that needs a very methodical, passionate person who is also able to go out to the various showrooms, engage with staff. And what I mean by engaging with staff is their sales advisors, so that the guys with the new cars are redirected to the franchisees. Now, one of our primary models is that when you are dealing with a new car, there is less work, there is more profitability. So we have a close association with a lot of the car dealerships. A lot of these car dealerships do ceramic coatings or graphene coatings, or there was a question earlier in the Q&A on paint protection film, PPF. But that is not done with proper dedication, because if you look at the key difference between doing it at a franchise like SPS in comparison to a showroom, let's say a dealership at a Toyota or a Tata or a BMW or Mercedes or whatever, the beauty of doing the work with us is that the product is verifiable. You are able to actually see the whole process on CCTV with a fixed static IP address. That is from washing all the way till the coating. So there is no cringing or being stingy on product. All the processes are followed. The product we don't compromise on. Whereas if you look at the coatings and that are done at showrooms on a showroom level, I'm sure all of you guys have bought cars. You go to when you go and buy a car at a showroom, the first thing they ask you is, sir, can you do a PPF or a Teflon coating or whatever? Guys, that is a hoax, yeah, HOAX to the infinity, because very clearly this work is given to an outside contractor, and the outside contractor only gets 30%, yeah, of the total billing. So let's say you are being charged 20,000 or 30,000 in the showroom. The contractor who does that work, that ceramic coating, only gets a mere 30% of that 30,000, which is approximately what, 9,000, 10,000 rupees. From that 10,000 rupees, that poor contractor, yeah, I have a lot of sympathy for these guys, has to provide labor, okay, has to provide product, has to take care of any of the warranty, guarantee, any of the issues if the paint is burnt or whatever when they're doing the work. And he gets only 30% of the total amount, but you get charged 30,000. With our franchisee, we have got, when we charge 30,000 or 40,000 or 50,000, you are actually getting a full service along with the product. So when you talk about walk-ins, this message needs to be proactively engaged in the market to such an extent that people understand that this is personal banking. There's a difference. A lot of people to this day do not believe in, just online marketing. They actually want to go out there, see what the product is about or what the service is about. And that is what differentiates us. We actually go through the process. We are very proud of the fact that we show the client, and the client is always welcome to engage with us. If he's not able to personally see to the car physically, we give him an static IP address where he can take his phone and have a look at all the processes that we are going through. So we're not necessarily focused on rampant or huge walk-ins. We are more focused on getting quality clients to the showroom. I hope that answers you guys.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for giving us complete understanding on this. And just few questions. Now, when we talk about cars, are we into bikes also? And second, which are the brands which are coming to our showroom? Is there any specific premium brands, or it is for all cars?
Should I answer that, Amit?
Yes, yes. No.
Yes, okay. We cater towards the premium segment. Yeah, I don't want to use the word expensive because I mean I learned that from Steve Jobs, the owner of or the late Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, where he says we cater for the premium segment. That is what we are. I mean, so the BMWs, the Mercs, the Bentleys, the Rolls Royces, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Porsches. That is a premium segment, but understand that premium segment is there for the show. It is, I mean, it's just like you having a hairdresser or whatever, and they say that they're doing the hair of John Abrams or Shah Rukh Khan. Naturally, if you have one guy who's a superstar who comes into the franchisee, then you have also all the medium range cars and the smaller cars come in. Now, our market is not to be frowned upon. Seriously, there are gentlemen, there are people who own maybe a Hyundai Accent Aura, which is about a 9 or 10 lakh car. Even that person is very much interested in our product. No doubt, because that is his baby, that is his dream. Now we need to ensure that our facilities are that of top notch and our services are beyond a reproach, so that you get that whole array. So I'm not going to isolate it to only the supercars or the rare cars or the premium cars. It is a broad array, but you do need to market to the premium segment, so that if you go to the old adage and hear what they say, where the sharks feed, or where the sharks eat, then the piranhas, the small fish, can also eat. So we cater to both those categories.
Okay, for two-wheelers also it is available?
Yes, absolutely. Wonderful product for two-wheelers as well.
Okay. And if you talk about the break-even and ROI coming out of this investment, so tentatively, how much time it takes? Though we have got the
if you look at Sanjay ji, if you look at SPS Kochi, they had invested a huge amount, because they had gone all out. I mean, they didn't need convincing. The guy believed in what I said. He never talked to me about budget, 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, 50 lakhs. That's not what he was about. He was saying that he wants to create the best experience possible. Since that was his mindset, he actually has, I think it's one of five, right? I mean, one of 5 showrooms in India that has a revolving table, a rotating table. So the car is parked onto the onto the ramp, and then it rotates. So he spent on that rotating table alone, he spent 7 to 8, 10 lakhs. That being the case, believe me, he recovered his money in 4 months. He invested 1.2 CR, but in the first 4 months, he was clean out, because he built that kind of center. He had that kind of connect. He brought in a huge superstar, in a couple of superstars. If you had seen the video, a lot of film people, came and spent, and those guys don't mind spending money. So it's all about providing the glamour, the attraction to the product. Reason being, if you go to and understand what cars are about a reflection of who you are. What you drive, it shows your taste. Now, if you have a car that is dirty, not looking nice or whatever, it reflects directly on yourself. I mean, people might even think you don't take a shower or bath because a car is so dirty. Now, when we have that impression, and when people engage with us, they feel very special, because there are a lot of movie actors who have endorsed our products. So break even, Sanjay ji, for a guy who is aggressive, he can do it in 4 months. But yes, Amit, what is our model that we have put in conservatively?
4 model.
Pardon? Conservatively, what is our break even? I mean, for
break even. Break even will be something about 1.5 years.
Yeah, 1.5 years. Yeah. Okay.
All right, interesting. And there were some questions also, though you have already answered to them. So, what is the warranty of this coating? And second is very importantly, what are the locations we are looking forward for? What's our plan? There's one question: are we open for East? So, if you can just give and throw some light on these two things also.
Amit?
Yeah, there is one question which is open question now. Who are the competitors of SPS?
Yeah.
Now, if you see that in organized segment, like in franchisee segment, there are many graphene coatings available in India which are not pure graphene. Because see, it is very difficult to make pure graphene. You know, you have to melt the coal at certain temperature, the carbon particle at certain temperature, and you have to keep that in liquid form, which is not very easy. So what other people do, they mix the graphene coating with SiO2. They add some percentage like 5%, 10%, 15%, 20%, and they sell in the market. Our graphene coating is a pure graphene, and all the franchises in India, take any name, they are providing ceramic coating. So, as far as competition is concerned with respect to the franchisee, there is not a single competition in India for graphene coating.
Very interesting. And one important question is training, sport, especially first 3 months after someone is investing, taking up the name, taking up the brand, using this and having a store open. So what is the first 3 months, especially your attention, your sport in terms of getting these consumers on store so that he can get some confidence also, and his revenue is also starting.
So if you can see, I think you must have liked our Instagram page, SPS India. So we are promoting that page throughout India. And our two franchises, SPS Calicut and SPS Kochi, they are also individually promoting their Instagram page. And from that, they are also getting the customers. When we will run our Instagram SPS India page, we will also run the new franchisee setup on that. The second thing, we have also developed our SPS graphene coating website for India, where wherever we will gather the clients also, and we will provide those clients to our existing franchisees, and we will also list all the franchisees on that website, so it will be very easy for them to find out. Then, as Mr. Franco has mentioned, we have one of the best trainer in India, Mr. Hari Shankar, who has a very great experience, and he is technically very sound. He is also an engineer by background. So we will provide the training through him to all the franchisees. Now, as you said, the recurring support. So we have a tie-up with one of the big brand in the South, wherein we are providing the services. Shall I mention the brand name? Mr. Franco?
Yes, absolutely fine.
Yeah, we have a tie-up with Mercedes-Benz also. We are providing our services to in Mercedes-Benz showroom in Kochi. So we can give the training to the staff there also. Now, soon we are coming with the two training centers in India. One is at Kochi, second will be at Nagpur. That will be ready by, I think, 6 months or maximum 1 year. Both the setups will be ready. So, for our franchisees, you can say the training support will be free of cost.
And what about the staff? So franchisee has to hire the staff and you provide the training. Is that that way?
Yeah. Franchisee has to hire the staff. We will provide the training.
Okay, great. And just as a layman, one question that if someone starts your franchisee today franchise store, as a layman, what is the procedures he has to follow, and what is the way he can go up to the inauguration stage?
Okay. Mr. Franco, you want to answer?
Yeah, by all means.
Yes.
Amit ji. Sanjay, what it is, I mean, obviously they would approach us online or offline or through one of your franchise dealers, or your franchise representatives. Once we do that and we check, we assess because we also need individuals who love this game. Automotive is about a lot of love for the game. It's not just a pure business orientated field that one would get into. Hence the reason, if you look at competitors, I think individuals like Ved from Detailing Bull, who probably you guys are aware of, Nishan Sabu from Ceramic Pro, Hyderabad. Also both these franchises are very successful franchises. They have chosen individuals who are very passionate about the automotive industry. So we need to also do a background check on who these guys are, what they're about, because we don't want guys who feel that they can just run the business remote control. So once that assessment is done, and then we look at the location, and we have a feasibility study on whether this particular site is suitable, then would get into giving these people the commercials on it, and showing them an actual demo at any one of our franchises here, either in Calicut or Kochi, as per their convenience, so that when they know what they are getting into. Once that is done, then we can look at explaining to them the various investments that is required, and if they have a specific marketing plan. Now, with us, one of the reasons why we chose SPS Kochi, why we chose SPS Calicut, is both those individuals are super aggressive guys who have got connects with builders, with doctors, with film stars. So these are important things. There's no point in us getting individuals who are, not extroverts, because business is not gonna come to introverts. We need people going out there asking for business, engaging with the police commissioners of the RTOs, car dealerships, being able to present themselves in a nice, wonderful manner that attracts these people. So I think Sanjay ji, I think from our criteria, before we move on to anything else, it would be an assessment of the individual's capacity or skills or talents or his personality before we get onto the stage of setting up a franchise. But now, if let's hypothetically assume that we are taking this guy on board or this lady on board as a franchisee. Then we'll draft out all the equipment that they need, and then assess the area that they plan to set up the franchisee. Once that is done, then we have our 3D modeling designer who will model the entire design for the studio as per SPS spec. Then we don't engage with interior decorators directly, because obviously these things are going to be placed in individuals to the individual's budget. Once that is done, we will coordinate with the interior decorator and give them the color schemes as well as our ideas in collaboration with the potential franchisee. I think that, if the guy or lady who is interested in the franchisee has got the monies to do so, it can be up and running within 2 to 3 months. Yeah. So I think that's the initial part. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for giving us all details. So Jagdishji, any question from your side in the interest of time, because we have a lot of questions coming in, I'm sure. Jagdishji, any question before we?
Yeah. Actually, most of the questions are already been answered. And the important last question, sir, Mr. Franco, is that this is a very skilled job. So do we require any skilled labor for that, so that we should focus on, so that it can be done in a proper way? So that is one question. And second is, do we help in recruiting the people also? So these are the two questions I have.
I don't know. You see, this question disturbs me, because we would trying to understand. when you make chicken in KFC, yeah, it can also be considered as a skill job. But I mean, this is a process-driven system. This does not require a highly intellectual person who's sending rockets to the moon. It's a very simple process. You wash the car just like how you wash your hair or your head. Then you apply the polishing compounds to finish the surface. This, if you look at how a beauty technician works, it's a similar process if they follow the steps. So whether you have a newbie or an experienced person, ideally when you hire people, maybe 5 or 10 people, you would have one leader or one person who's experienced. We are not a recruitment agency by any form. We are here to guide individuals on how they should enact the process. So we are, I think Amit, myself, and our trainer Hari are people who want freshers to join this industry, so that they don't have a preset mind. We are also looking at the feasibility of engaging more women in this process, because it doesn't require a lot of physical strength. It requires finesse and a more loving touch. So once these people are able to get a grasp of how the process is, we don't think it's a huge challenge. The challenge is having the patience to develop and get individuals on board.
Absolutely great. Great. To this last question on expansion plans. So which are the cities we are looking as of now? What is our focus in maybe top 10 cities, or is there any focus on South Indian market as of now? Because there's one question from East also, they're looking forward. And from Chennai also, we got one inquiry. They are interested. They have given us contact number. We'll get in touch very soon after this webinar. So which are the locations right now we are looking forward? Aminji, from your side, this question to you.
Yeah. Currently, we are open for Pan India, and our model will be, suppose if it's a small city, then we are planning to have a one franchise in one city, so that there should be no competition, and any franchisee can earn better. If it's a very big city like Mumbai or Delhi, then we can plan multiple city with after discussion with you.
Sure.
Yes. So, but we are open for Pan India.
Great to know that. So I think, yes, all markets are there. So consumer is everywhere. Important is consumer is everywhere. So we need to have our presence everywhere. So in the interest of time, so there are a lot of questions which further we will take one-on-one, because now Franchise India has got 97 cities network. Our teams, experts are there to help guide and make it sure that we'll have one-on-one meeting and discussion directly with the brand team for further discussions and filtering out the profiles. So before we sign off for today, Mr. Franco, one last message from your side to all our dear investors who are there, and then we will take it up for the closing story.
Yeah, I think once again I have to thank the entire team. Yeah, Neha, splendid job setting up everything. Sanjay ji again, as well as Jagdish, you're the guy who got us into this groove. We truly appreciate your efforts in pushing us and urging us to get onto Franchise India. We look forward to working closely with your team. For the investors and for other individuals who are interested in promoting our product, you are always welcome to visit us in Cochin. My place of business is a mere 15 minutes from the airport. It's 14 kilometers. Kochi is not as busy as Mumbai or Delhi or Bangalore. So it will take you 15 minutes to come to our place. I can send my driver off to you guys, pick you up. You can go and visit one of our franchises with or without me, because if you want to go and speak to the franchisee owner and have absolute truth, candid discussions without my presence, you are most welcome. I will be able to happily engage you on that. After that, you're also welcome for the guys who are non-veg. You're also welcome. We can do lunch or dinner in Kochi. It's a scenic part of India, God's own country. So from our side, most welcome, pitch in anytime.
So nice. Thank you very much. And all dear investors, as I said, we have network and our teams all across India. So please get in touch with us. We have our hotline number 97176-83838, which has already been shared in your chat box. Please reach out to us and we will take it further. The discussion is one-on-one. There might be a lot of questions. And as Mr. Franco has said that we also appreciate that if you want to visit, you want to travel, and you want to see the live in a store, which is how it is working, performing, and have questions and have discussions there also, that will give us a lot of motivation also and confidence also. So for that, please get in touch with us. And I would now look forward for the closing remarks from Neha. And before that, we'd like to thank every investor who have joined us today, every guest who have joined us today to attend this webinar and listening very patiently for 1 hour, more than 1 hour rather. And thank you so much, Mr. Franco and Mr. Amit, for coming and presenting this great opportunity. Thank you, Jagdish, to you as well. So over to you, Neha, for the closing remarks. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanjay ji. Thanks a lot, Mr. Franco and Mr. Amit, for joining us today on this panel and sharing so much input related to your brand and the details. I'm sure the details being shared by you are going to benefit our investors and the participants who are watching you live. And I am very sure that there is a huge scope coming forward and we will have a very good response from our side also. So wish you all the good luck. Thank you so much, Sanjay ji and Mr. Jagdish, for joining us today and being so much involved with people and sharing so much input from your end also. So guys, if you have any query, any questions, so we try to cover all your questions. We try to take up all your questions. But if there is something which you want to discuss one-on-one, you can get in touch with us on our hotline number, which is 97176833838. You can write us at our email ID, which is feedback@franchiseindia.in. So before we close it, I would want to show you the details of our new brand. Tomorrow we are coming up with our new brand with the name of Galito's Flame Grilled Chicken. I have shared the registration link into the chat window. You can register yourself to join us to know the business opportunity with this new brand we are coming up and we are introducing you with. Thank you so much for joining us today. We wish you good luck for the day and I hope you will have a wonderful day ahead and we would wish to see you again tomorrow. For the registration, as I've mentioned, that you'll have to register on the link being shared into the chat window. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks a lot for joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you very much and wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.